What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be reacting to Clavicular Won't Be Charged, okay? DX2 do it, already know what it is. It's your boy X. And yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and fucking share. And yeah, let's get into it, bro. And did you subscribe yet? You did? Thank you. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I have an update regarding this guy, Clavicular. As according to TMZ, they say, update, Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office tells TMZ that the traffic crash that was, Clavicular involved was investigated and handled at the scene. Officers at the scene determined there was no criminal element that took place. We're familiar with what happened, right? Basically, there was this guy, I don't know his name, crazy guy, looked drugged up. This guy right here on the hood of his car, he was stalking him for months, assaulted him numerous times, literally. And this guy has been a menace in the streamers space, with the likes of Aiden Ross, Neon, Clavicular, and I'm sure many other individuals. I think Sneeko may be involved as well. But this guy, not a nice guy, not a good guy. But basically, long story short, there were events leading up to this moment. Clavicular was being harassed by this guy earlier in the night, along with his friends who were holding up posters and just ranting about many different things, essentially trying to clip farm. And Clavicular was growing more irritated over the course of the night. He was becoming more frustrated to the point to where this guy was on the roof of his hood, as you can see here. He hopped back on, and then Clavicular just said, fuck it, I'm pushing the pedal to the metal, and he basically ran him over. And this happened in Florida. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said in my last video regarding this, given the context, if this was just
Bro, and on my side, bro, I think it was valid, bro. You fuck around and you find out, bro. How you gonna go onto the top of a fucking Tesla truck and harass a nigga and think that you just gonna get away with that shit? Nah, bro. Hey, bro, catch the nigga. Feel a little bit of this tire in your fucking mouth, bro. And that Cybertrucks are fucking heavy. They are armored trucks. And you over here thinking you just going, hey, my nigga, you gonna lose every time. Even if it was a normal car, you're gonna lose every time. You see stupid shit, bro. Stupid shit for chicks and 1, 2, 3. You're gonna fuck around and find out, my nigga, and that's
a
the
random
truth.
individual that he did not know or had no previous experience with in terms of assault or stalking issues, I would have been like, all right, bro, he's going too far. But this guy has been a repeated offender, not only to Clavicular, but other streamers. And I had to put myself in this man's shoes, knowing my temp. Like, I'm not an angry guy, right? And I do let certain things slide up to a certain point. But if I were in this situation, bro, I'm probably going to push the gas too. And if this guy just so happened to be under one of my wheel axles, then hey, it is what it is. Fuck around, find out, I guess. I mean, genuinely speaking, I don't think anybody would have any grace or care about a person stalking them for weeks to months on end, literally assaulting them in public on stream, trying to clout chase, just so happening to end up at the bottom of their car after jumping on the hood. I don't think, like, honestly, I'm struggling to give a f right now. And of course, there was a poll TMZ ran. They said, do you agree with this decision? And the majority of people said no. I voted yes because I just wanted to see the polls. Obviously, I need the content. I'm curious. But yeah, the majority of people, I guess they want Clavicular to be at this point indicted or charged with something. The vote is at 5,180.
And they're doing all of this because Cav, I call him Cav. I'm not saying his full fucking name. Because he's not a good person. People ain't gonna fuck with you because you're not a good person. And you're not the most intellectual person as well. You're not the best person. And you're over here lying to our kids and our young people that look up to you. They're over here being so insecure about their looks because you're a fucking piece of shit who's so insecure about his looks. You don't even give them like the gratification or like the leeway of saying, yeah, I do this because I'm insecure about my looks. I do 1, 2, 3. Guys, please do not go this way. If you can't go the natural route, please go that route. It's that simple. But you're over here lying to our kids, telling them, beat your fucking face, looks maxing, doing 1, 2, 3. No, bro. I advocate for healthy training, going to the gym, eating right, doing something good. Nobody knows who the fuck I am, so I don't think anyone's gonna fucking listen to what I have to say. Who cares? But as a person, there are certain guidelines and morals you gotta follow, especially knowing his audience, and what type of people watch him. There are kids, there are young men who watch him and actually look up to him, and he's over here spreading false information and doing dumbass shit, taking testosterone at a fucking young, like, bro. Parents also involved. We should also look at his parents, but good God, bro, come on.
5 votes, and it ends in like half a day on January 1st. And yeah, people in the comments are saying this is effing murder. Someone else said we passed a law here in Florida, and if you do this type of shit and get ran over, there's no charges. Don't like it, don't do dumb shit, just that simple. Another person said so many people defending the stalker in the comments, wild. Another person said this just screams, and I quote, "Do you know who my dad is?" written all over it. Another person said it's the fact that he hoped the person he hit didn't survive the hit for
That
me.
song
Yeah,
fire,
he said,
bro.
and I
It's
quote,
in my head. Just
dead?
that part.
Hopefully.
yeah, bro. I mean, he's lucky as hell. Again, he did this in Florida because had it been any other state, bro, he would have been cooked. He would have copped a felony charge for sure. But not gonna lie, based off of the polling I'm seeing here, it does seem to be a pretty split decision. Although, guys, when you're doing polls, please leave an option for people who just want to see the results like myself. Because I had to vote yes. I agree with the decision. And I know people are not gonna believe me. I don't care. I really genuinely just wanted to see the results. But the sentiment does seem to be kind of split down the middle, depending on, I guess the demographics of the comment section. Another person said, what scares me about this story is his absolute and total lack of empathy. Well, he's Norman Bates, American Psycho 2.0, as I've pointed out before. She also says, and zero respect for human life. It's actually terrifying. Another person said, F Florida. Hope they get everything they deserve. What did Florida do? But again, I gotta show you the images of the guy who attacked this man. I mean, look at him, bro. He's literally a clout chaser, bro. Clout chasing, stalking, assaulter. And the meme is crazy. Chad does what Chad wants with the guy under the car. Listen, again, you guys know I'm not a fan of Clavicular. And it's funny how I can not be a fan of someone. I can dislike most of their takes, but in an isolated situation, I can be objective and say, hey, having sympathy for someone who's literally stalked and assaulted you for weeks is crazy. Sure, again, his reaction at that time was definitely cold, was definitely callous. And a lot of the ways of which he talks and speaks and reacts to particular things, he himself attributes to his autism. And I know a lot of people got mad at me and offended when I brought up his autism, but he literally said he's autistic.
You literally cried about autism and said you wish you were normal.
Okay, well, and then because it's hard to, have constant social bad interactions as an autistic person. So, that might get lost a little bit. The plot might get lost as, I'm autistic, which sucks. I wish I could, interact with people better, but look at where it got me.
And sometimes for autistic people, not all, depends on the severity and where you are on the spectrum, they can't really emulate specific feelings that a person who is neurotypical would probably react to in that particular situation. Like even on one of his channels, there's a video posted saying Clavicular on fixing autism, right? And this is what he has to say about that.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I just wanted to make a little video, kind of talking to my followers. Maybe because I could offer some advice because I've dealt with a lot of issues with, neurodivergency and that kind of shit. So hopefully this video could help you out a little bit and help you work on being more NT, more sociable, and just some niche little tips, right?
Right. So he said he's dealt with issues with being neurodivergent, and he's going to provide tips on how to be, a little more NT, neurotypical or neurotypical. He has autism. He's admitted this in various different clips. He's made a video, trying to provide tips with this. This is also attributed to why he talks the way he talks, the way he moves, the way he reacts to certain situations. So I don't want people with autistic family members or who are autistic themselves to be mad at me for bringing this up. I'm just trying to... I don't know why people are so soft and offended by everything, bro. Like, a lot of the times, I'm not even trying to be malicious. I'm just telling you what is, and it's just...
Bro, people are so offended by the smallest things nowadays, bro, and people will get called out for the stupidest things, bro. Like, bro, hey, bro, nigga, live your life, bro. People will judge you for anything, bro. People will say shit about anything that you say, nigga. Hey, bro, as a content creator, as someone who posts content on the internet, you just gotta just do what you do and be genuine. And if people don't like that, nigga, fuck them. As a great man once said, Bernie Mac, if people don't like what you're doing, fuck them. That's the whole truth. That's the whole truth, nigga. Fuck them. You gotta, hey, bro, as long as you are morally correct and your moral compass is good, then people who fuck with you gonna fuck with you, bro. But hey, if someone doesn't fuck with you and they mean or rude, or hey, bro, you don't gotta, you can't pay attention to that type of energy, bro. Positivity is the way to go, bro. Positivity, bro. Type shit.
just like, damn, bro, you can't satisfy everyone. But anyway, the tweets surrounding this man that are popping up on Twitter are so funny. Somebody says, what these so-called looks maxers don't seem to understand is that women would much rather be with someone like Tony Soprano than someone like Clavicular, with a photo of Tony Soprano holding a cigar next to his.
This is the worst person to make an example of, bro. Tony Soprano cheated on his wife multiple times and just gave her money and fucking. He was a terrible husband, okay? I don't know why you're using fucking Tony Soprano, bro. Like, use someone else. Tony Soprano's a fucking crazy take. This nigga used to fuck bitches on the regular, on the side, and his wife knew. I don't think that's a life you want to live. I think, hey, watch out, bro. Watch out.
Mouth looking menacing, like he's about to make someone sleep with the fishies in New York. And then this photo of Clavicular. So yeah, any women in the comment section, which would you rather, Tony Soprano or Clavicular? Hey, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, I'm not gonna lie. Here we have this other tweet from Uncle Doomer on Twitter. He says the tragedy of Clavicular is that his entire persona is a fraud. He isn't a looks maxer, he's a face maxer with subhuman narrow shoulders and inward tilted valgus knees, and is physically impossible for him to overcome his inferior genetics without whole body reconstructive surgery. With this photo of him standing on the street in an interview with some guy in Miami. Guys, I just gotta say, bro, we are becoming way too looks obsessed. Like, it's not that serious, my guy. And apparently Clavicular wants to get leg lengthening surgery because he's what is he, 6'1" right now? 6 feet, 6'2"? He wants to be 6'6" apparently.
Who are you?
Clavicular.
Why are you so fancy and popular?
It's because I ran over a guy with my car.
Why?
Bro, what? She asks, why are you so fancy and popular? He responds back with, it's because I ran over a guy with my car. Like, that is something an autistic man would actually say to a girl. Instead of just lying and saying, I'm a poppin' streamer, I'm funny, or I do food review. This man really just told her the truth with no care in the world.
What? Are you going to jail?
Hope not.
Bruh, yeah, man. Listen, man. Guys, thoughts and opinions down below. I didn't mean to offend any autistic people. I'm just telling you, this is a man with autism who also looks maxes. And the combination between the two and the fixation on his looks is often associated with neurodivergency. All right? Hey, anyway, thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? If you have any other videos or topics you want me to talk about, you're to do. And yeah.
Hey, bro. That was a good video. Sorry. Yeah, bro. Hey. I feel like he should get rid of it, bro. Hey, he fucked around and found out. Do stupid shit, you're gonna find out the hard way. You live your life a certain way, you're gonna find out the hard way. Yeah. Hey, shout out. Nah, I'm not. Whoa. No, not shout out Clav. Hey, shout out Maury, bro. Why am I shouting out niggas? Like, I'm no one. I don't know why I say shit like that. But hey, watch out, bro. Watch out. This nigga, he's not the best human being, but that streamer who was harassing him and shit, he did deserve that. So yeah, that's my take on it. You saw my take already. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, and fuck with your boy. DX Tule do it. Already know what it is. It's your boy X, and I'm out.